Skeletal system. Spine. The spine joins three very important parts of the body: head, ribs, and pelvis. Structure of the spine. The spine is strong enough to support our body, yet it is very flexible. We can easily turn and bend because of our spine. The spine is made up of 33 bones called vertebrae. These vertebrae provide strength to the spine. There are elastic tissues called intervertebral discs between every two vertebrae, due to which they can move. Each small bone bends a little in its place. But these little movements of all the bones together gives the spine a lot of flexibility. The spine has four parts. The first is the cervical portion in the neck. The second is the thoracic part in the rib cage. The third is the lumbar in the lower back. And the fourth is the lowest portion or the last part of the spine, which is made up of two bones: sacrum and coccyx. Coccyx is that remaining portion of the bone which forms part of the tail in animals. In common language, it is also called the tailbone. All the vertebrae together give four curves to the spine. If the spine had been straight, it would have been very strong, but with no flexibility. These four curves give the flexibility to the spine to withstand shocks and help us to maintain balance. The strong structure of the spine helps us to stand erect. The structure of each vertebrae of the spine is different from the other. Some are designed to give it strength, while some to give flexibility. The actual shape of the spine is like this. The biggest and strongest vertebrae are present in the lumbar part of the spine. These are responsible for bearing the entire weight of the upper body. They also take care of body movements and bending sideways. When you bend to touch your big toe, it is this lumbar portion which bends the most.
That's good.
Vertebrae of the thoracic portion are not as big or strong as those of the lumbar portion. You might think that the thoracic portion will have more flexibility due to this, but it is not so. It has very less flexibility, stretching ability, and the ability to bend to the left and right. Therefore, this part of the spine is quite rigid. The cervical region is the thinnest and most delicate part of the spine. Hence, it allows the neck to be very flexible. The first two vertebrae of the cervical region are called atlas and axis. The vertical part of the axis rotates inside the atlas. Now you can guess which joint the axis and atlas bones make. Just think. Yes, you are correct. It is pivot joint. The cervical region is different from other parts of the spine. It helps to move the head. The thoracic part allows us to turn back and see, whereas the flexible lumbar region helps in stretching and bending sideways.
Bye-bye.